Hello everyone. This is Fiona Zanetti and I am back on Rinse France. Have to do it with the accent always. And I am so excited because today is going to be a special show for me because I'm presenting Red Light Therapy, my debut EP. So a couple days ago, a lot of you guys have been asking me questions through Instagram. And great questions, by the way. So I'm super excited to go a little bit more in depth in this project that means a lot to me, that is super personal. And of course, the fruit of my hard work and labor and nights in the studio. So really excited about it. Thank you so much for everyone who sent questions. And we're going to start by listening to Red Light Therapy, the actual name of the track, and also the name of the EP. And we'll chat more about it a little bit later. Enjoy! So this was Red Light Therapy, which is actually B1 on the record, which is here. I didn't show before, but there she is. I'm honestly super proud at, how it looks, how it feels, at the cutting, everything is like really sounding great. So yeah, it's so great to be able to work on a project like this, and it was really amazing. So this is actually Red Light Therapy is the fastest track on the record. It's the most techno-ish one. It's really rolly and it's very deep, but it's really the one that I think maybe I had the most pleasure producing. Let's see, maybe it's also skin deep, but we'll talk about that one later. And I'm gonna go through some questions that I received from some of you guys, and take it from here, and then we can listen to some more music. Of course, I'm gonna play the whole EP, but I also want to talk about some of the music that inspired it, and maybe also some of the people who, helped me make it happen and helped my process and helped me a lot. So, someone asked how long did it take me to produce the whole project, which honestly, it's a bit vague because, of course, the tracks I was producing at the beginning are not on this EP. Like I am sure a lot of DJs, we do a lot of tests and trials before having a glimpse of what we want our sound to be like. But I would say that I've been working on this music for at least 2 years, which I know is a lot, but that's the time I needed. And I am someone, unfortunately, who cannot decide when something is finished, and kept going on and changing things and removing and adding. And it took me a really long time. But I think I'm finally at peace with how it sounds. I don't want to change anything anymore. I'm not like, shit, I should have done it like this or anything. And no, the process has been long but beautiful, and I'm very proud of it. Someone asked why a self-release and if I pitched it to any labels. So yes, this record is a self-release on my own label, FZ Recording, which is, I don't know if it's going to be the name of my label forever. I just didn't want to emphasize I wasn't ready for a whole label idea. For me, it was just about the independence of being able to self-release a project myself. And I think it's something that came really when, I was during the process of doing it, and I went so deep into like my emotions, and, like as you can hear, my voice is also on it. So it became such a personal project that at one point I was like, I cannot give this to anyone. Like the first one has to be mine, So I couldn't imagine, like someone telling me to change the production, or to be like, let's do this for the cover and the whole marketing around it. And it just felt more personal to be able to literally just do it myself. I felt like I also had the community for it. I felt like I had the platform for it. It's just what felt the most natural. And I didn't pitch it to any labels, but I have a little thing to say that gave me a lot of confidence in also releasing it myself, is that basically I worked with, of course, some amazing people for distribution, both digital and physical. And while doing this process, of course, I had to send the music before. And I'm not going to name names because I don't want to jinx it, because I still hope it's going to happen in my future. But one of the head of my favorite label ended up hearing the track and literally asked me I would be super interested to release this. And for me, it was insane because it was, it was mine, and I didn't have so many feedbacks because I didn't send it to label. And the first person asking me to do it, being like one of my very top 3 labels in the world, was really crazy. And now I'm working on some music that I want to actually pitch them. But it gave me also the confidence. It's like, oh, okay, so if this person that I respect so much and I love all the release think it's great, I think it's strong enough to maybe exist by itself with just my ideas and my label and everything that comes with it. So yeah, should we go to the next one? I think we should listen to Overthink, which is the A1 on the record. And it's a song that I love a lot. I think it's the most, I don't want to say commercial one, because I think nothing is commercial about this EP. We'll talk about it later. But maybe the most accessible one. And the most fun one. Like it's a bit horny, like it's a bit, it's a bit fun. And it's a bit springy, so I think it's a nice first track to have on the vinyl as well, and to have kickstart this beautiful project that is not only deep, but also very fun. For me, at least. Okay, I'll let you listen to it and stop blabbing. We talk about it later.
Don't overthink this. Look into my eyes. You make me feel something. No, come and get me. 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 Come and get me.
Here we go. That was Overthink. I really love this track. And I think, one of the questions that came a lot were the voice aspect in my production. And I would like to talk a little bit more about that because, of course, it's so funny because now it became, I guess, a very important part, especially with the last track that we'll listen to, which is Skin Deep. But it wasn't initially the case at all. I never thought of my voice as, like a tool or an instrument. And it's really one of my friends that was very important in my production development and helping me, experimenting with some things and finding my sound. And I have to shout him out because he's the one who literally, it wasn't even a convincing situation. It was like, you need to use your voice in this production. And I was like, what? And, initially, I'm not someone who thinks my voice is even nice. He was really the one who was like, and it's never been a thing for me. Like, I'm like everyone. Like, I hear myself talking on a video and I'm going to cringe. Like, we're going to edit these parts in this video and I'm going to be like, And that's why it was such a challenge for me to also kind of change my mind about it. And it was super convincing in this. He was basically telling me, like, you basically have an instrument with your voice that nobody else has. It's like you have like this very special plugin or, processor or like it, and you don't want to use it. And he didn't understand, even my thought processes. Like, yeah, but like I think the music by itself is great. It's like it can be great with some voice in it as well, You don't have to compromise, like you can do both. And then during the process of producing, I started experimenting with using my voice. And actually, I think songwriting is something that I enjoy so much. I was actually trained as a journalist before doing music or any other of the activities that I'm doing right now. And writing has always been something that I loved so much. So it was really fun to basically, like experimenting it like it. So that's how the voice aspect came. And then someone asked me if I am an Ableton or Logic girly, and I am an Ableton girly through and through. I actually never tried Logic, so I cannot, neither bitch about it or say what is better. I think it's pretty much the same, but yes, definitely an Ableton girly. And someone is asking me what's the cover. So wait, maybe it makes sense that because there's also a video to all this. I don't know where you guys are listening to this, but there's a video. So basically, the cover is this. And I know it's very abstract for a lot of people because everyone is asking me. It's the inside of an orchid, of a flower. It's actually, the middle part with all the stain, which is basically like kind of the heart of it. And the reason why it's the inside of an orchid is because the orchid is a symbol for the female organ. Am I moving the mic too much? Yeah, sorry. This is the Italian hands. I cannot do anything about it. I'm sorry. I'm going to try not to move. So the orchid is basically a representation of the feminine organ in many cultures. And the whole EP and the whole red light therapy thing came from actually a very hard moment in my life where I discovered that I had many health issues, most that were linked to like my feminine organs as well, to be very transparent about it. And, it kind of led me to think about also the DJ career because some of us are, touring DJs. There's a lot of kind of DJs, but I was touring quite a lot. And according to my doctors, it basically triggered a lot of like the problems that I had with, the lack of sleep, the plane all the time, the, of course, lifestyle that is sometimes associated with partying and, like the nightlife and everything. So for me, not only when I really started taking production a little bit more seriously, I was thinking about my sound and what I wanted to, what was the Fiona Zanetti sound, what did I want it to be like. But it was also a whole process where I was like, is my dream trying to kill me right now? Because I stopped touring for a couple weeks during this moment where I had to go through operations and different things. And so I had this whole relationship with like, this is what I love the most, like on earth. But at the same time, it's like not working with me. And, I was like, is this bad for me? Is like the DJ career bad for me? Like, and all these questions, like were kind of process. That's why I'm saying that for me it was like a therapy session production. And I cried a lot and I had a lot of discussions and it was very deep, like it wasn't just let's party, all ends in the air in the club, For me, that's why it's such a personal project as well. And at the end of there's not an answer. I mean, it depends how you do it, right? I'm sure some people can handle it perfectly, and some others, like me, are a little bit more sensible and fragile, So, but I remembered how being in the club made me feel like. And that was a super important aspect of it. I feel like I can release so much energy in the club. I didn't think of like the club as like my job and like going every weekend and all these things. I thought about the club with like, this was all my life such a healing space for me. And I'm so sad that kind of like it became like, now it's much better because I have a very good balance. And I became more professional about it. But, I was like, the club is the best and we need this, There's all these trends, or I understand as well, like that younger generation maybe don't like to party as much. And there's a lot of things about maybe club systems that need to be worked on and discussed with all the parties involved for sure. But, I really think we need the club. I think humans need this interaction. I think there's nothing that feels like, like a set, an amazing set in a sweaty club with stranger, but not stranger because we all share that link. And for me, that was really the whole thought process behind it. Hence the red light therapy as well, because of course there's a very famous healing tool nowadays, but it's also, and it's actually healing you on a cellular level, like people with cancer actually have to use it sometimes after some treatments. Like it's a very powerful and true tool, but it's also the best light design in a club, in my opinion. And so that's why it's called red light therapy. And so that was a very long answer to a very simple question, so I'm sorry. But it's the inside of an orchid, and it's to represent the female organ and how, like organic and beautiful and complex and bruised and all the things that, like us as women are. And it's a little bit of a wink to this. So yes, maybe before going to the next song, I also want to answer to the person who asked who did the creative direction of the visual. And I did. So I'm very proud of it because it was a whole process, but that's also who I am as an artist and as a person. And I care about all aspects of, like a project like that. And of course, I love a white label and I love a stamp on a record as well with like very mysterious things. But I think for me it was super meaningful to do something that really represented something for me and maybe for some of you guys as well now that you know a little bit more about it. And so I have a company called Many Forms, which helped me in every step of the way. I have a great team, and of course, it was a teamwork, and we all worked on it. It's actually Ryan Nora, who is one of my great friend and collaborator, who actually it's a scan. It's not even, it's a picture of a scan, but it's a scan. And he's the one who did it. He's the one who shot also all the visuals. We did a shoot that was very different at the beginning. Actually, this was very homemade, like everything in my apartment kind of vibe. At the beginning, I was like, I need a shoot. And I actually spent a lot of money and we never used the picture. So you know what? I think the best thing you can do, maybe music is the same process, is actually do it with your heart in a very familiar and intimate environment. So that was the lesson. And before going to the next track that I want you guys to listen to, I just wanted to listen to a song that's been super inspiring, because there was the vocals question and the voice question in the previous question. I think it's important to me to give credit where credit is due. I don't think it sounds the same at all, but I think when I was listening to this track in particular, I was like, I kind of want to feel this. I think it's classy, it's a little bit fashiony, and it's sexy, and this rolly, like production is insane, and the voice has also the French accent like I have a little bit. So yeah, that was a big inspiration. So we are now listening to Rework, You're So Just.
I can love you, I can ask you, I can love you, I can ask you, and I can have you. You're so just. I can love you, I can ask you, I can love you, I can ask you, and I can have you. You're so just. You're so cool, and I can have you. You're so cool, and I can have you. I can ask you. You're so cool, and I can have you. I can ask you, and I can have you. I can love you, I can ask you.
What a track. I am obsessed with this one. So yeah, definitely huge inspiration in my production, not only in the, let's say, the result, but also the vocal chopping, like the rhythm of it, the kind of this rolly atmosphere. Like it was really, really inspiring to me. And yeah, I love this track. It's just nice to listen to it. Let's go through the other questions that I received. So someone said something very nice, that it was so refreshing to not have another techno or like super tech house all ends in the air release. So thank you for that. I mean, thank you for listening to it. Do you think the current trends will die soon? And is the music you've put out where you think it will be headed? That's a very good question. I think, like trends are a totally normal thing. And I think the music that is being played right now is actually really great. I'm really enjoying, I love tech house, and it's great that it's having its moment as well. It's it's like fashion, it's like everything. There's always going to be things that come back, things that, like have their moment and then it dies off a little bit. I think as I can speak for myself, but I didn't think of any trends when I was producing the music. I didn't think that, I released it myself. That's how much I didn't think it could fit into anything, So no, I don't think that's where it's going to be headed. I have no idea. I think no one really does have any idea where it's going to be headed next. I think, at the end of the day, the people do it. The people decide what they want to listen to, and some great DJs arrive with great ideas, recycled, of course, where it comes from, which is Chicago house and Detroit house. But the the church in the middle of the village. I don't know. We say that in French. I don't know if it exists in English, but now it does. And yeah, I love that there's a kind of what do they call it? The groove, which is kind of like the deep hypnotic techno with like many players at the same time. Like it's super nice. I actually love this music, and the tech house as well. So I don't know. I think we're in a good moment. I think, electronic music has never been so popular, and it's a good thing if the right people are put in the front stage, and, we defend the values of our music and remember where it comes from, and give also back to the communities who actually, made it happen. So that's all I care about, to be honest. Let's see for the next trend. Let's see for the next thing. I don't have any idea, to be honest, and I'm not planning. I never tried to change neither what I was playing as a DJ, but maybe even less what I'm going to produce as in the future as a producer, and with what I've put out to fit a trend, or even for, I hope people like it, but it's kind of not the it's not the main purpose of it, in a way. I think you just do something for yourself, and now that I started as well, like I cannot stop myself. I was talking about it with one of my friends, and I was like, this is so funny, because even if it never comes out, I could never stop producing music now. Like, it's an addiction. And I didn't know I was going to feel like that. It's just such a beautiful thing to be able to, try and master a craft, and to be able to express yourself in such a way. And for me, it's, that's what matters, let's say. Now we're going to listen to Trust the Process, which is the first song that came out ahead of the release of the whole EP. And I made this song as like an affirmation practice. I don't know if you're on TikTok or whatever, or if you meditate, but, I was it would be so great to have a song that people can listen to and be like, I got this. Trust the process, And it's so funny, because now when sometimes in the street people are like stopping me to, congratulate me, or to ask me things about the music, or just to say hello. Like, I had some people, I was just walking the street, and I had some people that just shouted from the other part, like, trust the process. And that was so funny. And I love that it's a thing among my small community and myself. And I really love this track as well. And definitely like affirmation practice, like DJ Gigola did an amazing EP with a lot of actually music like that are even more tooly, in the sense that I think it's actually a very good meditation to listen to this record. I don't know if it's a good meditation to listen to this one, but so trust the process it is. Enjoy.
Everything is already inside your mind. Breathe in. Trust the process. Everything is already inside your mind. Breathe in. Trust the process. your mind. Breathe in. Trust the process.
Trust the process. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Someone asked me, I would love to have a signed copy of the record, and do you plan to do an event in Paris? So, I will definitely do an event in Paris. I don't know if it's going to come with a party or not, because I was a little bit traumatized to organize party, to be honest with you. I think it's a very hard craft, and my respect for promoters or anyone actually doing it is very large because I think it's a hard thing. I will definitely for sure do kind of like a cute event with like some drinks, and you guys can come and we can chat about it, and if you want me to sign the copy, I will, and you're able to buy it as well. We are planning it for me and my team for June. So I will definitely let you know about this. I will definitely post about it. Now, for example, I have a couple copies with me because some people were like, I would love to have a signed copy. Can I come buy it in person? And I was like, okay, sure. Come after the radio show that I have at this address, and I can give it to you then. I will travel with them definitely throughout summer. There's been already quite a lot of pre-order actually, so I don't know how much there's left, but as long as there's some, I will travel with them through my dates this summer. So if you come to see me anywhere, I will make sure to always have a couple copies with me in case you want to get it, because I know like you can of course also get it on Bandcamp, on my Bandcamp. But I know the sending fees are always a little bit high for vinyl, and it's a bit like, okay, you're paying 15 euros for the record, and then you pay 12 for the send, and you're like, okay, I should have, I could have gotten a second record with this, but whatever. So I understand. It also triggers me sometimes. So definitely I'm going to make sure that there's an event in Paris where maybe you guys can come. And also for all the other countries and places, I will share a list of all the record stores that are going to be buying it and distribute it. So One Eyewitness is my partner for this distribution, like physical distribution. So you can also contact them directly, and definitely you're going to get a copy one way or the other. You're going to have it. But if you want a signed copy, yeah, you have to come to my gig basically and ask me to sign it. I don't know. And we're going to do a small cute event in Paris, and all of you are obviously invited. So yeah. I need to stop moving with this mic. Like I can hear I can hear the echoes. I'm sorry if it's not agreeable to listen to. I really wanted to play another track before the last one. What time is it? Let me see. Okay. Yeah, we have a little bit of time. So I was talking about my friend Gianluigi, who was a super important part in my creative process, in convincing me to use my voice, and just also is a world-class producer and DJ. And he's so incredible, and I wanted to play, I think honestly, I think it was the best release of last year on Face Beats. His artist name is Pancrazio. I'm sure a lot of you know about him. And just, he's mind-blowing. I was a couple weeks ago, I went to see him at the Face Beat party at Panorama Bar in Berlin. And just like, if you think he's a great producer, wait till you see him DJ or hear him DJ, because it's really a class of his own. And we are going to listen to Are You Listening? By Pancrazio, who is my dearest friend and collaborator, and just human, and admire a lot and respect a lot. So let's listen to this amazing track.
Are you listening?
Okay, I'm so sorry, but we cannot finish this track because I have 5 minutes left. And I also want to play the last one because there was a lot of questions about it. I won't be able to answer them, but I will answer this. Skin Deep surprised me so much when I listened to the whole project for the first time. Can you tell us more about it? I mean, I'm not going to tell you more about it. I'm going to let you listen to it. The only thing I can tell you about it is that the inner sleeve of the record has actually... So basically, Skin Deep is a poem that I wrote, and we're going to listen to this in the thing as well. So the inner sleeve of the record as it printed, actually, which costed me a lot of money, but it's fine. And I think it was very meant to be like this. So let's listen to a little bit of it. I know it's surprising to have this ASMR ambient experimental track on the EP, but it meant everything to me. And yeah, I hope you're gonna love it. You need to listen to this with like both headphones, relaxing, and just let the sound take you high.
In a sea full of people. In a sea full of people. Full of people. I am looking for myself. I am looking for myself. I am looking for myself. Shattering like thin glass. I am looking for myself. Shattering like thin glass. Nothing stops the thoughts of everything touching me. Shattering like thin glass. Nothing stops the thoughts. Nothing stops the thoughts and leaving me. Everything touching me. Shock therapy of everything touching me in the coldest water and leaving me in the darkest rooms and leaving me with the most strangers. Shock therapy. Maybe they are also looking. Shock therapy. In the coldest water. For something. For feeling. In the coldest water. The past makes my heart tremble. In the darkest room. In a sea full of people. In the darkest room. With the most strangers. How much do I need to lose? With the most strangers. To find me again.
This is it, everyone. Thank you so much for listening to me blabbing for an hour. I hope it wasn't too chaotic. I'm not used to do it in this form, of course, but I felt like it was important to me to go a little bit more in depth with this project. So I hope you had a good time, and thank you so much for everyone who sent me all these questions. Please feel free to message me anything regarding, the purchase, or it makes me so happy also to help and to speak with you if you listen to it and you enjoy it. So thank you so much, and I hope you're gonna have a great night with all the other artists here on Rinse. Goodbye.
Rinse.